Hi everybody, it's Nica. I know it's been forever since I've uploaded a video to YouTube. It's been about a year. I took that time to kind of step back from crafting, rejuvenate my creative mojo, and also to focus on my family. I went and visited my family back home on Guam over the summer. My son's got into extracurricular activities, and so I've just been doing things with my family and just, you know, holding or taking a step back from my hobby to concentrate on my family. While I did not completely stop crafting, I just did a little here and there. It was nothing too major. And then last month I joined Tamika's mini envelope loaded envelope swap, and then I completely forgot to video that. After I was done with it, I only realized that I didn't have something to video until after it was all shipped off. So oh well. So this month, January, she did the ultimate Valentine gift set swap, and I also joined this one because I thought it was just too cute. And this is what I have here. My partners are Elizabeth, who is Beauty Bomb Bomb 1, Anna, Serenity Creations, and Louisa, who is KSP by Louisa. That is my group, and this is how the packaging will come. The cover is a foil paper that I got from Michael's, and the vellum, this thing is a vellum back here. This is textured. It's really shiny, so it makes my camera do funny things when the light hits onto it and it shines onto the camera. It makes me dizzy. So I just die cut some letters to spell out their names so that my packaging is personalized. A lot of you guys know that my packaging is usually personalized. So the die that I used for that, because I know I'll probably get some questions, is this die here. I think it's from Quick Cuts. It is called Harvest, and they're just lowercase letters, but they're super pretty. And I got this I think on the Scrapyard on Facebook. So that's what I used for everybody's name. I just kept the outside here really simple, because the box, I handmade everything that the box is. I handmade everything, and it was just so time consuming and it was so long to do. So that was I think the longest part of my swap was doing the packaging. So I have just the outside really plain and simple. I don't want it to get completely ruined in mail, in transit, which is why also my swap is in a box, because I just have this fear that my creations are going to get squished or mangled in the mail, and I want to minimize that as much as possible. So I created the box, and it has everybody's name. It's just tied shut with some ribbon. So let me scoot this back and let me show you what is inside. Okay, so I made a set for Tamika, and I will show you what is inside. So my idea for this was to make it look kind of like a chocolate box. It's Valentine's. Chocolate is usually a big part of Valentine's. So this is a double layer box. I made this tray to go on the top, and it's got some ribbon handles so that you could pull it out and get to the box underneath. So on this top layer are my embellishments. You are supposed to make 2 teeny tiny embellishments, and as you can see, I made 5. I did this all in one day. I was on a roll making these embellishments, so I went a little overboard. So let me show you what I made. This is the first one. It is a little tiny heart shaker. It's got some beads and sequins in it. I used this die from Paper Tray Ink. It's called Framed Out number 11, and it comes with the die. So I used just the die, and then the stamp Hugs and Kisses is also from that stamp set. So I just used, and I used the swirly from this die from Hobby Lobby from Momenta. It's this swirly right here. I cut it from the same silver paper that I used on the box lid. And then I just have some flower clusters here. I used a ton of Swarovski crystals. I am so in love with these crystals. I don't know if I could go back to like regular acrylic crystals because these shine so nicely. So I have that. I have a little Martha Stewart butterfly right there with a Crystasi crystal in the center, another heart cluster. So that is my first embellishment. I just used some 1/8 inch ribbon on the side to kind of cover up that area. So that's my first embellishment. This is my second embellishment. It is a wood. Is it wood or is it chipboard? I think it's chipboard. It's a chipboard butterfly. I made one of these for the embellishments for last month's swap, except I did it in blue, and I loved it so much that I made one in pink to match my project. So I just have a cluster here. I have some of the crystals here on the side, and then I used some texture. What is it called? Oh, it's Faber-Castell Whip Spackle. So I used that. There's a ton in there. I used that, and then I put some glass glitter to make it super shiny. So, and then I stickled the black part for the antenna and the body of the butterfly. So that's my first, or my second. My third is this teeny tiny heart, which came from the middle part of this heart. I covered it in some pretty paper, and then I put a banner that says "Life is Beautiful." I have some more crystals and 2 heart cluster flower clusters on the heart. You can barely see the heart, I think. Let me see. I think you can barely see the heart, but it's a heart. Whoops. So that's my third. My fourth embellishment is another shaker. I just have a pretty bow with a crystal in the center, another flower cluster here. This shaker, I used this teeny tiny die from the same Momenta die set, and it cuts out the little holes. So I used some of my crochet thread, and I went through each of the holes and sewed the acetate onto the top part of the paper there.
What are you doing with that?
I'm just using it.
What for?
Please don't touch it or you're going to make my camera fall. So that's how I made this shaker. Andrew, please. I know you're curious, but please don't experiment right now. And then my last embellishment is this dress form. I've made a lot of these. I made them twice, I think, before on previous swaps. I also included it on my last swap for Tamika, but I love these dress forms. They look so pretty and shabby. So I included that one in this swap too, because they're just so pretty and I love making them. So also with our swap, we are supposed to include a dangle. So that's what I have up here is my charm dangle. I used a heart lobster clasp. This bead is from a Jessie James bead strand. I have a heart that says made with love, and it just has beads. Sorry, my camera doesn't seem to be focusing. I used rose quartz beads for this super light pink. And then these are, what is it called? I got it from Hobby Lobby. It says it is pearl coated shell beads in 10 millimeters. And then the rose quartz are from Michaels in also 10 millimeters. So that's what I used there. And I used just regular head pins and bead caps, and I just wire wrapped it so that this stuff would stay put. For the chain, I used this. I got it from Michaels. It was so pretty. It's got bling and it's got hearts. So I just used that chain as my chain for this dangle. And this dangle is styled after Nurse Tara 04, I think. That's what she does, like a whole bunch of purse charms like this way. And I just thought it looked super cute. I just made it a lot shorter than what she does. And then this large dangle down here is also rose quartz from Michaels. It's one of their pretty dangle thingies, but this is so pretty. So I just made it short so it's not too long. and I thought it came out super cute, and it's so shabby. So that is my dangle. So this tray, like I said, lifts out, and it has the rest of my swap in here. So we're also supposed to include 3 different types of trim in 18 inches. So these are my 3 trims. This is like a heart Venice lace, and then this trim is little tiny rosettes with pearls along it. And then this one is a stretchy lace that I dyed. And then I don't like that when I air dry ribbon that I dye, or I use my heat gun, it makes the ribbon really sticky, or not sticky but starchy, like it becomes stiff, which is fine for like crinkled seam binding. That looks really cool and shabby, but I didn't want it for this ribbon, so I had to dry it in my dryer. Just had 4 pieces of ribbon rolling along in there. And because I didn't want to dye any of my clothes this color in case the dye came off. So I did that for a few minutes, and it came out nice and soft, and it is still dyed. So that was pretty awesome. So that is my 3 trims. And then we are also supposed to have either a shape tag with a hanging element or to from, or a shaped note card and envelope. And I decided to do a shape tag. So this is what my tag looks like. Let me see if I can take it out so that the glare is not killing you guys. And for this I used, let me see, I know I had the die here. I think my daughter took it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she took it because I did have it here with me. But it's this heart shape here.
I can't wait.
It's this heart shaped here, and I have another chipboard element. It's a key that I painted metallic silver, and I just put a lot of crystals on this. Use some jute twine as a bow. I have this die from Spellbinders. It is called Sentiments 3, and I used the With Love. It's this one right here, but I think my daughter took it also. She just swiped it while I was doing this because I did have it right when I started the video. But anyways, it's this die right here. It says With Love. I just cut it in pieces and put it, instead of going lengthwise like that, it's going up and down. I just have another flower cluster here with some more crystals. I love these crystals. And then this is some jute twine for my hanging element. I had to cut a smaller piece. The die only comes with the whole thing, so I had to kind of cut the smaller pink part so that I could have it on the inside. And then I sprayed that with some Lindy's, I'm sorry, it's Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. So I sprayed that, and then this is the back. It's just white, and it has my to from. So that is my shape tag. And then in the bottom I just have some lace. It's ivory, it's not white. I don't have white that's really long like that, but I thought I'd just gift that to the ladies anyways, and it looks really nice back there. And then this is the last thing. We are supposed to have a sturdy one-dimensional tag. So I was going to wrap the lace around it, but then the tag wouldn't fit. Oops, sorry. The tag wouldn't fit on top where it was, so I decided to just do something else. But this is my tag. I used the whip spackle again and a stencil to stencil this. I colored the spackle thingy. I colored it pink, put a lot of shimmer to it, and then I stamped it. We were supposed to alter it or decorate it in some way, and I didn't feel like just stamping or just spraying it and stamping it. To me, it kind of felt like cheating because I'm weird like that. So it does have a little bit of dimension to it because it's been stenciled on, obviously, but I hope that's not cheating. Like, it's still pretty one-dimensional. It's still really flat. See, it's super flat still. And then I just used, I die cut a word love, and that I die cut using a little yellow bicycle word die that you can also get at Hobby Lobby. So I just put that on the bottom, and the back is just plain. And I just put some jute twine with a bling on it and some ribbon on the top. So anyways, that is my swap. That is my package. Oh, and this tray also comes out. I put ribbon handles on this tray so that it also comes out. And everything is finished on the inside and the outside. It was a pain to do these boxes, but it looks super nice. So I'm really happy with the way that it came out, and that it came out the way that I had it in my head. There's a lot of times when you craft and you want your project to come out a certain way, and it just doesn't seem to want to do that. So I'm really, really happy that it came out the way that I imagined it and wanted it to come out. So everything just fits very nicely in the box, and I'll put it back together later. But that is how my swap is, and I hope the ladies enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I will be back with more videos, and not a year from now. I'm gonna try and get back into doing more of these videos. So I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll catch you later. Bye.